All right. Fire away.
The plan is to sit all the starters this week?
I wouldn't say all. We're going to set some people. Yeah. We're still trying to figure out who the starters are going to be in some positions. So right now, I can't say we're going to set all the starters.
Is Derwin going to play on Thursday?
We plan on Derwin playing, yes. Yeah.
And is everything, after the game you mentioned that Lynn should play, that's still the plan?
Yeah, the plan is to play for us this game. I'm not sure how much, but the plan is definitely to get him in.
Do you have any sense of how much he might be able to play?
You know, he hadn't played football in a long time, so we can't put him out there for 4 quarters for sure, but maybe give him a couple series and see how he feels, and if he feels like he can go 3, maybe first half, that's possible, but we'll see.
Is 100% of the focus on the Niner game? Do you deviate at all towards looking to that opener?
You know, it's hard, it's tough because you want to, but we really have to focus on the Niners, and not so much scheme-wise, just personnel-wise, because we're trying to complete the roster on our football team, and there's still some jobs on the line, and guys are going to be competing, and so that's kind of where my focus is right now.
That's a tough situation for a lot of those guys on the bubble. Do you want to remind them of that at some point this week, or do they already know?
We've been reminding them of that all week, you know, and just telling some inspirational stories of guys like Adrian Phillips, who was a lone shot to play in this league, and he's going into his 5th year. A guy like Austin Eckler, who made this team last year in this game. So those guys, you know, they need to know that. It's not over till it's over.
In the boxing world, they always say win the 12th round. That's the one the judges remember. Is there an equation equal to that from a coaching standpoint?
Nah, you know, we look at the whole process, the big picture, the whole time we've had you. And the games definitely matter, but it's not just the last game.
Who are you watching most closely on Thursday?
I'm watching everybody, man. Watching my whole team closely. So.
Are there any players for the jobs that you're talking about?
Well, I mean, you still have guys that are competing. You know, Kaiser White, JB. I mean, all those guys. Who's going to be in the starting lineup day one? Looking at defensive linemen, looking at depth on the offensive line, looking at backup quarterback position. I mean, I'm looking at the whole roster. And there's always a surprise. You know, sometimes that's, you know, like last year, Austin Eckler. He just kept, you know, proving over and over every time he's in the game. You know, we pushed the ball down the field. And that wasn't an accident.
A couple of weeks ago, you were asked about maybe you would, maybe on kickers, I'm sorry. Is that the same with quarterback? Are you 100% just keeping 2? Would there be any situation where you keep 3?
You know, we have to, Tom and I will sit down and we'll look at the big picture, you know, Friday and Saturday, and we'll make those decisions after this game. Yeah.
Cardell had the slight groin thing mentioned. Is he okay?
He's better. Yeah, he's definitely better. That's why we pulled him early last week. We didn't want him to hurt himself any further.
How's Justin Jones looking?
You know, now that he's back healthy and on the field, you know, he's got some tools. He's looking good, and he's going to get some opportunities on Thursday night.
Did you play it slow with him? Could he have maybe pushed it through last week if you needed him to?
You know, if he was on the roster and it was game week, maybe, but there was no reason to. You know, we didn't want him to hurt himself last week and then not be able to play this week. That wouldn't do him any good.
Coach, what about the other Justin Jackson, going back to practice?
He looks good. Fresh legs. You know, he's moving well. He's making good cuts. He was doing really well before he got hurt. So we're looking forward to seeing him get in the ball game and run. But we can't run him too much. Don't want to hurt him. You know, he hadn't been in action in a long time. But he's going to play a lot.
All right.
Good?
All
All right.